Let me tell you a quick story. A few years ago, I had a friend. Let's call her Jess. Jess was charming, unpredictable, and always a lot to take. She showed up late, if at all. She'd borrow things without returning them, and she'd vanish for weeks when maybe I needed some support. But anytime someone pointed out how one-sided our friendship was, I'd say, she's just going through something, or she doesn't mean to be like that. She's got a hard life. Spoiler alert, she was going through something, but going through something constantly. But here's the real issue. I was making justifications for behavior that didn't deserve my energy. And I'm willing to bet at some point you have been in that same situation and I've done it too. Can you relate? I'm sure that you can. So we as humans are wired for empathy. According to research published by the Journal of Neuroscience, our brains activate mirror neurons when we observe others in pain, meaning that we literally feel for them. That's a beautiful trait until it becomes a trap. And we justify someone's bad behavior because we remember their potential, we hate confrontation, maybe we're afraid of being seen as selfish and self-centered. We're hooked on hope that they'll actually change. But here's the kicker. Just because you understand someone's behavior, it doesn't mean that you have to accept it. And there's sometimes a cost to accepting bad behavior from other people and the way that they treat you, right? When we keep making excuses for people who it actually depletes us. The math doesn't lie. A study from the American Psychological Association found that 1 in 4 people, they report experiencing high levels of stress due to relationships that are totally draining. And that's not just emotional. It's also lost time. So the average adult spends about 1.5 hours a day worrying about interpersonal drama. So that's over 500 hours in a year. That's a lot of time. We could be doing other things and crushing our goals, right? It also causes reduced productivity. So Gallup reports that disengaged employees, they're often distracted by outside stress. So in turn, it costs businesses up to $550 billion with a B a year in lost productivity. And it also can cause physical symptoms. Emotional burnout from toxic relationships can manifest as insomnia, headaches, and even compromised immune function. So in short, that one person you're constantly defending, they may be costing you more than you think. And your energy, your personal energy, is a currency. So spend it wisely. Here's something to remember. Justification is not the same as discernment. You can be compassionate and still have boundaries. You can love someone and still decide that they don't get unlimited access to your time, to your energy, and to your peace. A wise client of mine recently said, I finally realized I was offering 5-star service to people giving me 2-star effort. Drop the mic on that one, right? It's so true. Sometimes you're doing so much for some people, and not that you're expecting them to, give back. You want to give because you want to give from your heart, but some people are just really not looking out for your best interests. So let's make a quick gut check here. So are you over justifying some of the people and the relationships in your life? Ask yourself, do I often feel drained after interacting with this person? Am I only making effort, to repair or to maintain this connection because I feel guilty? Do I spend more time explaining their behavior than enjoying their company and being around them? So if the answer is yes, more than once, it's time to reassess the relationship. So let's normalize the cutoff with kindness. You don't have to slam the door in their face, but you do get the opportunity to close it gently, or even just stop opening it every time someone knocks with chaos. So healthy boundaries, they're not punishment. They're protection of you, your time, your energy, and your health. So the next time you hear yourself say, they're just going through something, try following up with, but I'm not obligated to be their emotional airbag. So you've got goals to crush, peace to protect, and joy to pursue. So let's stop justifying all of those energy leaks that you have in the name of loyalty to people who may not be loyal to you in return. So if you found this content valuable, please consider sharing, please consider subscribing, and with love, strength, and firm boundaries, we will see you all in the next video.